Hi, dear viewers. Welcome again with English Express. You have Ms. B with you, and today I'm still talking about eyes. When we started, I introduced my lesson. I explained everything. I started with the listening skill, and today I'll be talking about the writing skill. Back in the days, we were taught how to write. Writing is not all about carving. It entails a lot. We need to convey our ideas, our thought, our experiences, and most of the times we bring it in fact to make our writing convincing. So in English language, when we talk about writing, right, firstly, writing is one of the language skills, okay? We write to do what? To express our ideas, to express our thought, okay? And at times to solve existing problems or to give proposals. So I'm going to talk about writing in IELTS and writing in TOEFL. Remember, this is just an introductory part of these language proficiency exams. With time, I'm going to go detailedly. We will explore everything. But most of the times my audience keep writing me. They are eager to know about the form, the structure of these exams. So that is why I thought it's wise for me to expose this before we start doing interesting and more delicate calculus, because English is like math. You need to understand the rules and regulation. Okay, now let's begin with eyes. Firstly, in writing we have two tasks. Task one, task two. Please look at the board. Now, task one, you are asked to describe a map or in a chart. They can give you a map. This map can be related to global warming, let's say in the year 2000 up to 2024, and you have different countries. You need to look at the map, you describe it. It can be a chart. And when we talk about charts, we talk about diagrams. It can be a histogram, it can be a pie chart, it can be a bar chart. You are expected to explain what you see. Okay, so in eyes writing, we have the introduction. In all writing in the world, you must introduce the topic. Let's say you are talking about migration. Probably your map, okay, it's about migration from one country to another. Let's say from Europe to Asia, okay, since 1998 till date. Okay, then now you have been asked to describe what you see. You need to introduce the topic, which is migration. In your introduction, you start from general to specific. Okay, and you have the body. In the body, you need to bring out information, important details that are found in the map. That is why in writing in eyes, we have facts. All the things you see are visible in the map. So you are describing. How do you describe? You describe what you see. You need to do it adequately. You need to be precise, and you need to use the right vocabularies. And now task two is an essay. These essays can be in different forms. The essays can be in different forms. At times, it can be an argumentative essay. They can ask you, for example, uniforms are primordial for students. Do you agree? You give advantages why you think that it is important for pupils or students to wear uniforms to school. If you debunk this fact, you give delimitation or disadvantages. So task two is an essay, and the essay can take different structures. It can be argumentative, it can be explanatory, it can be expositional. So it all depends on you. Most of the times, people think it's just all about writing. You need to be so organized, you need to be comprehensive, and you need to be coherent to make sure that the information flows perfectly, succinctly. Okay, you don't just write, you need connectives, because when these writing texts are marked by examiners, they focus on accuracy, mechanism, structure, organization, handwriting, and more. So you need to watch your spellings. You need to make sure you use connectives, like also, again, furthermore, in addition. So note, in eyes, we have two tasks. Task A, you have a map or a chart. Okay. Task 2 or task B, you are asked to write a descriptive essay or an explanatory essay or an argumentative essay, or they might ask you to discuss anything of your choice. So make sure you stay in context, not out of context. Remember, writing is all about conveying ideas and thoughts. In task 1, make sure you bring out facts from the chart, from the diagram. Do not go out of context. Stay within context. Now let's move to TOEFL. Equally in TOEFL, we have 2 tasks. Same thing here, we have 2 tasks. Okay. But now what is the difference? Here you are describing chart and maps. Here you have an integrated essay. When you integrate, it means you mesh things which are not related. Integration, you mesh things which are unrelated, trying to show a correlation. Either you will be asked to contrast or to compare or to show a correlation between 2 or more things. Okay. And in the second task, you have an independent essay. And in this independent essay, you need to combine the information. So in task 1 in TOEFL, you have an essay. You read the essay. You try to understand it. You try to have a better comprehension about that. And once you have clarity, what do? Task 2, you have a combined essay. Now you try to correlate, you join 2.
A woman of God is beautiful because there is a gentleness about her. There is a peaceful spirit about her. A woman of God is beautiful because she radiates the love of God, the Word of God.